Got to show you some crazy stuff. Yesterday, I woke up when my friend Grania knocked on the door, and she was there in a wingsuit. She lives near Toronto, Canada. She had on a wingsuit. She told me she went to the CN Tower in Toronto and jumped and flew that wingsuit all the way to Portland, Oregon. It's crazy. It's wow. But she was here because she had seen a video from Nabil, our fellow friend, and he did a video about what I'm going to show you. And he is office instructor. Also, Mr. Excel, Bill Jellin did a short video on this. And I've got to be the uncle again today. I've played with this feature and found some things that you got to know about, because that's what good uncles do. Not just gonna tell you all the great stuff. Want to keep you safe. We're not gonna run you under a hammer. The new feature, we can now import dynamic arrays into Power Query. Got this data. We've got the teams. I want to filter for teams that are not A. Equals filter this array, comma, include where the team is not equal to A, close parentheses, enter. We've got our data. Now, right click. Notice something else. It no longer says table/range. It says get data from sheet. Also, if we go to data, from sheet, no longer table/range. So here we go, from sheet. Notice the source is from array_2. Notice the headers did not come in with us. I've got to fix those headers. Now that I've fixed the headers, let's do some stuff. Highlight here, control, highlight here, right click, unpivot other columns. Say I don't want this column, right click, remove it, and then group by. Name, do a sum of the value column. We'll call this total hours. Okay. Now I'm going to close and load, close and load, close and load too. I want to put it right here. Okay. Now I'm going to add some more data. Go over here. Up. Cool. The dynamic array brought in the other people. We've got Evan, right? New person. Scroll down and then refresh. There are the new people. What happens if I do this? Day 6. Now, let's refresh. The total updated, but let's look back at the query where I rename the columns. That one is still called column 8. In this situation, this column 8 header is not a big deal. But if I did want to summarize by the days, I would have to go and fix this header. All right, let's move on. Something else to point out in Name Manager. See, from array 2, from array 2. We've also got other arrays and then this table 1. Close this, got this data, and I want to filter for any agencies that are not C. Let's go right here, equals filter, this array, comma, include where this is not equal to C. Close parentheses, enter. Notice where there are blanks, the dynamic array gives us zeros. Look at something really weird. Jeff is highlighted. Right click, get data from sheet. It didn't ask me about if my data set has headers or not like it usually would, but it treated the first row where Gator is, D downtown, it treated that like headers. Notice I'm in from array 6. I'm gonna close it, discard it, but watch the Name Manager. It's still holding on to array 6. Numbers 4 and 5 are queries that I did as practice and discarded. We don't have the queries, but we still have these arrays, and they will clog this up. I'm gonna delete this. Okay. What happens if I go down here to Lydia, right click, get data from sheet? It grabbed all of the data, but it's treating Gator still like a header. And look, we're at from array 6 again. Close it, discard it because we don't want it. Go to Name Manager, array 6 is back. Close it. One other thing to show you, let's go back. Get rid of this change type step. Get rid of this promoted header step. Gosh. Oh, okay. Notice the 0. Those were blank in the data set. The dynamic array took blanks, made zeros in all of them, and brought those zeros in to Power Query. Power Query does not treat zeros and nulls the same way. Let's look at one more example and then get out of here. Let's filter for where the license does not equal C, equals filter, where the license does not equal C. Now look here, this is some serious uncle stuff that I'm gonna tell you. You have got to know your data and know what's going on with this situation. Let's say we know TJ's zeros means TJ showed up and decided to hell with this. I'm not ready for the exam, whatever. Whereas Emil has blanks. Emil just plain didn't show up. The point being, there is a difference between a 0 and a blank. But what does the dynamic array do? It converts them all to zeros. Something has to be dealt with before we take this data into Power Query. Because once it's in Power Query, we won't know what's what. But supposing we did do something like this. We said, okay, we'll go over here, right click, get data from sheet. Then we see, oh, we got these zeros. God damn it. I can't work with this. I got to fix it. We got a from array 8. We're going to close it, discard it. And yeah, go up here, arrays 7 and 8, clogging up the works. There you are, nieces and nephews. Watch out for this stuff. It is a great feature. Wonderful to be able to suck data into Power Query from a dynamic arrange and have it update. You also have to know about this crazy stuff.